It was just time to really tell a great untold Detroit story, because it kind of covers Detroit at its zenith.
Very interesting story.
We decided that we were going to make a movie.
All right, Rich Rossi with you with Motown Mafia. I'm with Courtney.
Louis Stevens,
Courtney Brown.
Courtney Brown Jr.
And Alan Al Prophet Bradley.
And this is an entrepreneurial, inspirational story too, because again, you know, I'm a real estate retail guy. You know, that's what my skill set is. But I'm a businessman, so I was like, you know, we're gonna do it. You know, sometimes when you got a dream, you won't have all the answers on how you're gonna do what you're gonna do.
What made this one unique was not so much the crime, but the intertwining with Detroit's history and the Motown era and kind of the economic decline of Detroit. And it's really the story of a family. And from some perspectives, it has a happy ending, like you said. For others, it didn't have a happy ending.
Right.
I learned a lot from Eddie. What a lot of people don't realize, you're supposed to make the money, you ain't supposed to let the money make you. And that's where a lot of guys, you understand, separate, you understand, from getting money. I'm talking about, man, when the guys go to making money, you're supposed to handle that, but the money make them.
Let me say this, and I say this, and you can answer it better than anybody. Most guys you work for don't want you to make no money.
No, they count your money. They count your money.
Make sure how much you make.
That's right.
The fat man wasn't like that.
Eddie wasn't like that. And Ed would go off on a motherfucker.
Like that.
If a person, you understand, come up and say, man, do a Black Butch work for you? Don't no nigga work for me. We hustle together. That's what you understand. He always said. And that's the way he was. And let me tell you something. They talk about Eddie, you understand? Eddie didn't have to pay a motherfucker to take no hit or nothing for him. If anybody that knowed him and they hear
some slick shit going
on, a
on,
motherfucker trying to understand do something to him, they took care of their goddamn self. Whether or not they didn't ask for nothing, whether he give it to them or not. That's the way it was with him, man. That's the type of guy he was, man. And that's the reason why the feds couldn't go nowhere in this country and get no case on him for income tax, because everywhere we went and spent money. Really look like giving motherfucking salesmen $5,000, $10,000, put it in your pocket. Just you understand, hey,
take this.
Take care of this, young. Them feds they followed us all over the United States, man. We was all down to South America, Africa, Amsterdam. I mean, all over the world, trying to get cases where we was going in different stores, spending money, man. Ain't want no motherfucker gonna tell on your ass and you getting them more money than they make a year profit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's the tradition of the fact.
And what I'm saying,
it's good to hear somebody else tell it.
Let me tell you something. Eddie was one of the baddest motherfuckers in this country.
Oh, that's no doubt.
And you know what? He got a lot of respect. And another thing too, I was with him from sun up to sundown. He didn't make no move without me. It was always me and him. Courtney, he was just as close to him as I was.
You can't forget that.
I can't. Let me finish this here. I can't leave Courtney, because Courtney was right there with him.
That's right.
But did this him. I was his main man. I was the one, you understand, that rode with him from state to state, country to country.
Ain't no question.
He didn't make no move unless he asked me. And
Dog was always gone. Daddy was at home.
I know it.
You and Eddie be gone anywhere.
Half the time. Half the time.
I live next door to y'all, so y'all be gone all the time.
Half the time, Courtney, you know it was. Unless we got us in trouble, the phone ring. That's right. That's right.
Birmingham.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Eddie said
that's right.
There it is. That's
just like when let me tell you something. Like Eddie was talking about his daddy, you understand, was out on appeal for 8-9 years. Let me tell you something. He would have been on the street longer than that. If he hadn't made that stupid ass move with me, him, and Huckabuck.
There you go.
Because that's what got him violated. So you think he might have been able to maneuver a little bit?
Yeah, he could have stayed. I can't say how many years, how much longer he been.
Let me finish this now. But as soon as he went in a year later, that Philly case he beat.
Yeah.
Remember, he beat that on appeal.
Right.
So now he would have been out on that one bond because that one case was beat.
No, he had beat the Philly case
before.
He had beat the.
He celebrated that in jail.
He beat that.
He beat that before he went to jail.
The Philly.
Sure.
Milton.
Yeah.
Milton and
Yeah, he beat that before he went to jail.
I look at
Milton.
And let me show you how stupid, you understand, he went to jail for. Me, him, and Huckleberry. I'm at home minding my motherfucking business. He gonna call me and say, Black Butch, man, let's go to Vegas. I said, go where? He was with Joe Weaver.
Oh shit.
Him and Joe Weaver called me and said, Black Butch, let's go to Vegas. I said, what's up, man? He said, man, I'm coming to get you. Put your clothes on. Joe Weaver driving. When I seen that, and he had Joe Weaver, I said, well, Joe Weaver's gonna drive us. Me, him, and Joe Weaver, right? He said, yeah. I said, Joe Weaver, you understand, man? They don't know how to drive.
And he got a license.
They ain't got no license. We was on Chrysler. We get ready to go to 94, right? West. Joe Weaver going east. I said, Eddie, Joe Weaver, you understand, man, is going the wrong goddamn way. He said, Joey, Eddie already was happy. He was happy before he picked me up. And he said, man, I said, man, how the fuck Joe Weaver? I said, you ain't gonna make it to Inkster with Joe Weaver driving. So he said, that's all right. Black Butch, get up under the wheel. I got up under the wheel. I came up at Van Dyke. He said, we're taking drop Joe Weaver off. I dropped Joe Weaver off. He said, let's go get Huckleberry. So it was me, him, and Huckleberry. He said, man, let's go get, because I had this particular person that had the flakes, the pharmaceutical flakes.
Yeah.
So I went and got 2 ounces there. We on the way to Vegas. I'm driving. He don't want nobody to drive really but me. I drove all the way, you understand, to Texas border. I'm running out. Cocaine. He said, man, you ain't got no. I said, no. So he was accusing me of Huckleberry stealing the cocaine. So this motherfucker here, he said, man, I said, well, we can get some more. We get in Vegas. He said, no, man, turn around, make a U. We going back to that. I said, man, you got to be out of your cocksucking mind. I said, I done drove all the way from Detroit already. You want to go back to Detroit? He said, that's all right, pull over. I pulled over. And that motherfucker, man, got on the wheel and went to driving like a bat out of hell. No license, nothing. Then all of a sudden, you understand, he thought he saw Donna Jean in the car. This motherfucker, went to jumping across the seat. The goddamn seat belt caught him in his legs. Man, whooped his motherfucking ass. That nigga was he was soaking wet, man. You understand? Man,
at 300 pounds. You imagine
that's a long night.
Yeah.
That's been a long night going wrong.
I'm talking about for real. We had $150,000 in the back seat.
Same 1.5 million today.
So after he got the argument with me and Huck said, man, I'm glad. I hate I came with y'all two crazy motherfuckers. You understand?
This is the same trip that ends up leading to the violation.
We're going to jail, I'm telling you. So he done made the U-turn. We on the way back after he got falling out with me and Huck and shit. So he's driving like a motherfucker. 150 on the back seat. This motherfucker, we can't. Police state trooper pulled him over. We was in Union, Missouri. I'd never forget it. It's raining like a motherfucker. The police just there stopped us. Eddie had some driving license, wasn't his. Just there. And then they looked and said, they got on the radio and said, we got some bank robbers. You know what I'm saying? They thought they had some bank robbers.
They saw that
money. They had $150 in the back seat. And residue all on the back seat where we been blowing. You understand? No, they seen we was high the motherfucker. So they put Eddie in the car, and they had me and Huck sitting in the car. And we sit there for about an hour. And they said, y'all follow us to the police. I said, Huck said, oh Lord. But they finna lock all our motherfucking ass, yeah. So they took and locked us up and shit the next morning.
You ought to be used to that.
Yeah, I'm used to that. I'm talking about for real. Courtney, you understand, sent Milton Henry down there. He came and got us the next day. And then we drove back together. And then he went to thinking about all this, what he did. He was wrong. He know he get ready to go to jail. I said, you goddamn right you is, man.
He went right there from that moment.
Yeah.
And then when
we made it back to Detroit, I don't think it was no longer about a day or two.
Vikings.
That's right.
He could have at least had another 2 years because the rest of the crew didn't have to turn themselves in to April
so
of the next year.
Going down. They really didn't want him to go down.
No.
He was just
they got more money keeping him on. They got more money keeping him on the street.
He just was overdoing it. He was just overacting his act. They give him enough rope. Every time they give him roll,
And then the
he just
feds,
takes more.